Army's 45th Division pulled out of Korea. At Incheon, soldiers of the famous Thunderbird National Guard unit from Oklahoma receive a final well done and a handshake from General Maxwell Taylor, 8th Army Commander. Then the 1st American Division to come home boards landing craft for a trip to a troop ship waiting in the harbor. Goodbye, Korea, shout the veterans of Old Baldy and Heartbreak Ridge as they start the long voyage home. General Douglas MacArthur arrives at the White House for lunch and for an important private conference with his former fellow soldier, President Eisenhower. The chief executive and his old commanding officer are meeting so that MacArthur can discuss global military and strategic matters with the president. Ike also seeks the views of MacArthur on the Far East in this get-together of two old soldiers. Barbara Hutton arrives at Newark, New Jersey, leaving in Florida her husband of 10 weeks, Dominican diplomat Porfirio Rubirosa. The 41-year-old Woolworth heiress tells newsmen to call me Miss Hutton, but she won't discuss her estranged husband. As she leaves for her hotel in New York, Barbara Hutton is alone. Thunder of heavy guns at DIENBIENPHU and the lines of French troops trudging out on jungle patrols signal the start of the bloodiest battle in Indochina's ugly old war. Suddenly, the patrol is trapped in a guerrilla ambush. Soldiers scatter to zero in on the elusive enemy. One of the Viet Minh rebels surrenders. Sullen, little more than a boy, he is followed by two others. Now the patrol must push on, deeper into the jungle which cloaks the rebel snipers. Outnumbered 4-1, this is the savage, primitive, indecisive fighting the French soldiers have shared for 7 dreary years. Inching their way ahead, they strain for some sign of the fiendishly hidden Viet Minh foxholes. A soldier is hit by enemy fire, and a buddy scrambles to his side in these gripping films made by a cameraman who himself was seriously wounded later. The Legionnaire, safe for the moment, waits for his fallen comrade to be carried away on a makeshift stretcher. The jungle fighters return to DIENBIENPHU and the life and death battle in the world's oldest war. The Atomic Energy Commission takes the secrecy wraps off the most powerful atom smasher in the world, the $9 million BEVETRON at the University of California. Leading atomic scientists directed its construction, headed by Dr. Ernest Lawrence, director of California's Radiation Laboratory. The giant machine also contains a 10,000-ton magnet. Already in operation, the BEVETRON will keep America in the forefront of nuclear research, a new tool to help reveal the still unsolved mysteries of the atom. Planes built to take off straight up are disclosed by the Navy. This model is the Lockheed XF-B-1. A high-speed fighter, it is designed to take off vertically from standing starts on its tail, level off in the air, and then back down for tail-first landings. Here the plane is being raised into launching position. A second fighter, the delta-winged CONVER XFY-1, can also streak skyward without a runway. Both planes are driven by contra-rotating propellers powered by turbojet engines. In the cockpit are specially designed seats which automatically move into the proper position for straight-up, level, hovering, or straight-down flight maneuvers. Looking like fictional spaceships, the revolutionary craft launch a new chapter in aviation's jet age. London fashion expert Norman Hartnell, who designed the Queen's coronation dress, shows his formal springtime creations. White Peacock features a white satin gown embroidered with turquoise and aquamarine. Embroidery is also used on Peacock blue jacket. First Affair is a picture frock of white grosgrain, a romantic dress for spring. For the belle of the ball, there's this dramatic gown of lilac-tinted satin, spread stiffly over a hooped underskirt. It's called Hortensia. Now
Now a glamorous evening dress with a full black coat. Lace is emphasized in this ensemble. Silver lace on the dress, black lace on the coat for the London look in fashions this spring. At Cypress Gardens, Florida, Willa McGuire, international women's water skiing champion, tunes up for solo aqua ballet. Footwork, it seems, is just as important here as in a ballet theater. As pretty a pirouette as ever there was, and ski whiz, Willa McGuire makes it look easy. Well, almost. The National 100-Lap Stock Car Championships at Gardena, California send a crack field of 22 drivers off on a mile-a-minute merry-go-round. The championship oval turns into Skid Row. Leading the pack almost from the start of the grueling grind, it's another checkered flag for former Indianapolis Speedway king Troy Ruttman.